I'm live, Bernard.
Hold on, Matt, turn my phone off here. Am I not ring?
I'm live.
Yeah.
I'm live right now. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your girl here, Frances K. And this Naina Pekin, the Calabash Princess. And I'm trying to put things together right now because I've got a very big interview, as you have seen at the screen. I get Mr. Bah with me also today where we can talk. And a big allegiance of the community. So let's just go on. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your girl, Frances K. And as I said earlier on, I pressed the live button and we're live now. I hope you all they do fine. I hope you get a brilliant week, a great week, and I hope this August is going very well for you guys. I know say yes, things not easy. It really not easy in our community. It's not easy with everything where they go on around we right now. I know say yes, even today now we country as we they talk, so we get the flood where they go on. And so many things they go on as Sierra Leone right now, this we country here. So but I pray that God go actually get two hands in we country and things could become better someday as Sierra Leone. But right now with me, I get Sierra Leonean, where this man they do incredible job for in community. And this man is a very popular man at the DMV area and also inside Sierra Leone. But couple people they know him, but do they really know him? So today, I just want to make we all come, make we talk to Mr. Bah, make we hear from him what he dey do, why he gets all the award yes way he dey get, and waiting na intention for make he actually come up with now with Sierra Leone community. So before I dey go boku or talk boku or go before too much, make I actually invite this man himself na screen and make we go talk about what they go on now in life and also the life of we Sierra Leone people that waiting in the impact we and also waiting in the do where they actually benefit we in the community. Make I bring Mr. Bah come in. Hello, Mr. Bah.
Hello, Frances. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
That's good. Oh, Mr. Bah, it's good to see you on screen. You don't take with this interview you so for come on. But all the time we're busy, you busy, me busy. But today, God thank you, we're not able to forget you on the screen today. So, Mr. Bah, tell me a little bit about yourself. Who don't know Mr. Bah and what Mr. Bah they do?
First of all, thank you, Frances, for bringing me on. Um, Sierra Leone, a country where will not get a lot of people the way they portray the good things and what other people they do. It's very easy for sell negative comment about people or about something the way they happen than for portray the good thing the way people they do in the community. I'd like to tell you thank you for that. Because I believe say if we bank on the positive, good thing again for happen. Me, na my name Mohamed Lamarana Bah. Then most people the way they said me from us small, then they call me El Bah. And a short name for Lamarana Bah. Not Idris El Bah, na El Bah, not ELBA, na L dot BAH. Me na the before I go further, I go look for actually extend my heartfelt condolences to the families of the victims of the flood this morning in Sierra Leone. We already say we don't get like 5 deaths reported right now around the Tengbetan area and the Lukitan area. May their souls rest in perfect peace. May one day we able to provide good housing and drainage system for them people, and they might not able to live in that kind of floods and therefore face this kind of conditions. Before and again, I would like for acknowledge me better half, Mariam Bah, who don't work so much hard with me and he allow me to go do serve the community and do my business freely. And also in 2015, I have a leader in the Nigerian community who joined me. His name is Akilolu Peter Akiso, when one of the most brilliant minds in the African community, we decide for join Metsatu and lead Remit. And in join one, don't bring so much big impact. And in idea them, in knowledge and brilliance, they help we move to higher height than even what we expected. I wish I had known him a long time ago, but he's very brilliant. Acknowledge him. And never forget what our partner in Nigeria, Bola, and our team, our supporting team in Nigeria. As you know, we are legally licensed in Nigeria, and we are one of our biggest outlets in our money service business. Mean our money transfer, they do. We started by just for serve the community at that time in 1997. After the AFRC overthrow, there was a lot of instability in the country. So, me big brother just go on casually for in money and my people able to receive the money Ubanda. And but it turned to business. So in 2000 we registered and licensed in Washington DC as a money transfer company. At that time, the company was Metsatu Forex Inc. And sad enough, at that time, a lot of the companies around the world, they shut off in Sierra Leone, including the banks. So we serve food, we distribute food and money to people then. And later we apply up, we begin to serve the people then back in the provincial towns. Now we don't grow to a bigger brand called Lead Remit. After having Mr. Aki with me, we decided to rebrand the company to First Apple. But First Apple no work because Apple complained of infringement. So we had to change it to Lead Remit. So now we are not Lead Remit money transfer. And right now, we are licensed in Georgia and Maryland. And we have other states we are moving to, which is like Virginia, DC, Jersey, Delaware. And we are looking for partnership around the world.
Okay, that's fine. So it's good where we actually don't know a little bit about what they do, Mr. Bah. So before we actually go forward, since you don't come up with it, I just play a quick video for Fumble them we then go see. I will play a quick video.
For all Sierra Leoneans in the United States, especially those. Ladies and gentlemen, Lead Remit has improved on its money transfer and is ready to serve all Sierra Leoneans in the United States, especially those in Maryland. And that is good news. Yes, the good news is you don't have to come to the office anymore to send money, unless if you feel like. You can send money while in your office, in the comfort of your home, or even while traveling. Using Lead Remit app, you can now send money with your debit card and enjoy low service fees and high exchange rates on all transactions. Every day, within minutes, your money will be sent and received in local currency. Your options can be bank deposit to UBA Bank, cash pickup, or through Orange and AfriCell Money. All you have to do is to go to Google Play Store and Apple Store and download Lead Remit app on your Android or iPhone. It's very convenient, fast, secure, transparent, and reliable. Lead Remit has over 300 locations in Sierra Leone. For more details, call Mr. Mohamed Bah on 202-251-6680 or 240-206-6772. You can visit leadremit.com as well. To send money in person, you can go to 6492 Landover Road, Suite A and B, Cheverly, Maryland, 20785. Download Let Remit now and start saving big. For customer service, they are number one. For high exchange rates, they are number one. For low service fees, they are number one. They are leading money sending bureau right now.
So, Mr. Bah, this is what you've been doing. This is what you've actually been doing for us in the community. You done this send money for a very long time. How you feel when you see you actually advertising on screen right now? And what you want to tell people, family, and say?
Oh, thank you. The time we will do this video, we've been only licensed in Maryland. We've been wait for the license in Georgia. And right now we don't apply in Virginia and we work on DC. So if you check, I just focus on the Sierra Leonean customers on that commercial. But definitely we have other commercials for Guinea. We have a very good service in Guinea, and we have very good services in Nigeria and a host of other West African countries, including Senegal and Cameroon. And yes, it's nice. It's like a legacy to me, because I remember the Tewo camp, this money transfer business, it not be easy for Salone people. As I say, a lot of big companies then be moved out of the country. So we are left like, I want to thank the diaspora. The diaspora, now they actually feed Sierra Leone. And then they put up buildings in the country where they employ people in. Now they bring the small business and for able to make sure they sustain small businesses. And in the length, the small business and for able to grow. I think we are a little bit underappreciated. And there is, I don't know, Sierra Leone need to do more to formulate some policies for the diaspora, for make sure say we able support them, for able to support the young people. Them. You see, most time when you talk about foreign investment, you go to Sierra Leone. If you go to Yuna Salomon, mostly they don't take you serious. They expect for me to bring a white man with you. And I tell you, it's different when you're a Sierra Leonean, you take somebody Kerango, than you bring somebody else. Because there's a difference of the emotional attachment of you, the Sierra Leonean, and the somebody will just go for go make money. They're two completely different things. So now I ask people and say, if you're in Maryland, you're in Georgia, I think say you know for you no other service for same money right now. Because all the what in the other people that they provide for you, we have it. In fact, you can even send through official money and orange money or direct bank deposit na UBA. But when they talk about additional thing they what they do for make sure say we able improve the services and my Sierra Leone and benefit out of what they do.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bah. I like what you actually say. So basically, you want the Sierra Leonean community to support you. So we get for land for say this now we brought the way they do business in Sierra Leone. So we need for try for support them. And if we get a Sierra Leonean when a businessman or we community and it is send money go back home na Sierra Leone, I think for say it's right for we as Sierra Leonean them for support Mr. Bah. Because Mr. Bah don't do, as I say, he starts a money transfer business during the time for the revolution of Sierra Leone. And I know be the only person where they send money direct. Well, one of the few only people where they send money direct to Sierra Leone, even during the war. So we get for commend him for that day, and I think for say it's time for us to help him and make we help him business grow as he try for help the community. But make I bring Mr. Bah come back now the screen. Mr. Bah, there is this thing here so where I want to ask you, right? You get so many awards them where they don't give to you throughout these years. And you know possibly we don't collect boku award them. What's in the award yesterday about? Make a play some, make ambulance see, then we go talk about it. Let me play some. This now some of you award them. So gonna explain to me about the award yesterday on the screen where we see.
Yeah, is that Noslina?
Yeah, one of them.
Okay, Noslina, usually I've been part of the community, very active, contributing, helping promote them, both in Maryland and outside Maryland. So I would like to acknowledge that the first organization we ever give me award in 2002. I was very appreciative of them. I don't know how, because that's I've been the drum now host people and not be know me much when there were Swazi. That I remember the first even I've been paper award, but that thing I've been feel so good when they give me that award day. I was like, at least somebody recognized I'm doing something. I was very, very happy. This award where there's a Northern Maningo Association called NAMA. In 2010, they found out the thing they want to do. Then decided to say, you know what, I think I deserve recognition in their own community. And the other one, a Church of God. They may ask me for some favors. I help them out. So it's like, they say, Mr. Bayo, I'm Muslim, but you're still helping Christians. And I say, yes, Salona, so would they. This now, Miss Patricia Top. They are part of the Top Humanitarian Foundation nominees and awardees in that year day. And the same woman been given an award after that. And this is Sierra Leone Council of Representatives, where I was one of the founders and I was the vice president of the organization there for put all Salon people in together for make sure say we able to do things in common. And we did a lot at the embassy. Most of the carpet they were seen at the embassy and that big long chair. Now through Salco will be able to buy that today and support the embassy because we are more people that can look at our embassy. Might they not say yes, we embassy clean. You know, like you know, get dirty carpet there. So I was part of the people who actually took that carpet there and go there. As a businessman, I thought I owe my country to make sure the embassy look very good.
That is good. So I just make a play couple of the awards them so people then go see and then go understand exactly what the way they talk about. Because you know man we don't get plenty awards them and you well recognize even USA Day. So now Maryland USA Day right now, you actually then are the board of director for the African Affairs State of Maryland. And you're currently still in that body. Can you explain to us a little bit about it, please?
No, I'm not a board. I'm a commissioner.
Oh, the
I
commissioner,
serve as a
okay.
commissioner on African Affairs at the state of Maryland. Usually, we are like the liaison between the governor and the African community. In our 22 commissioners, I'm one of them. And I serve there for sensitize the community, the government, what they're able to do for our community. Because when they think about Sierra Leone politics, we go Sierra Leone. But the most importantly, and I would first, and there is a lot of taxes we are paying into the system. So how can our community directly benefit from those funds and making sure that some of the law they when they technically affect you too much, so we're able to like talk to the governor or campaign to the governor. It is actually an executive position where the governor Martin O'Malley being take, and this governor Larry Hogan, even General Republican, a very good guy, instead of actually come and continue. I hope they can continue. Right now, I'm still serving. I don't know for how long, but I'm still serving them.
That's good.
Thank
That
you.
sounds good to me. And it's good where we actually get Sierra Leonean we represent we in a very good way. Because I just believe in representation in this life. When we get representation in anything, then we words and we think you actually go forward and say something. So, Mr. Bah, we don't talk a little bit about your business. Maybe we come up from business side right now, right? I'll make we go small a little bit to the award ceremony where you the get from award right now, where you now nomination for that award day. You know one of the nominees them for that award. I'll make you tell me a little bit about it and how you feel for get a award. Make I put on a screen, me fumble and see. Make a boy and cam, me fumble and see. This na awol, and awol na a Sierra Leonean organization where I believe for say it's one of the biggest Sierra Leonean organization anyway, where they give award to Sierra Leonean people that we don't do a lot in the community. So Mr. Bah, you get this award, that's what they nominate you for right now. Because I see your business right up there. So tell me a little bit about it and how you feel about that award day.
Thank you. Award has been around for quite a number of years, and I would like for actually say thanks to Mr. Mosere Fadiga. We've been
May
thinking
so
about
rest in
this.
peace.
Yeah, may he so rest in peace. Years ago, say that Sierra Leone we are one country. We need to come together and recognize some people who really do good in our community. And after him, I know say now we have Ambassador Navo, who don't do so well in the media. Actually, the the proprietor of AYV, and also I think he's the chairman for Eastern Lions Football Club. I didn't know me get problem in the Eastern Lions media port authority. And the problem me never get no more, but it's okay. Um, Mau tell and thank you for the initiative. And few years then come actually begin going back in America now for recognize Sierra Leoneans in the diaspora for some of the good thing they were doing in the community. I was contacted by Sheikh Mansare, when they known as Sikito, with the president and the board, Nasser Tudin and all of them, that they want to nominate me for this for award because they expand them. I gladly welcome it, and I will be there. And I get a very good other people when I'm in competition. When I like this lady Finda, we don't depend on the design business for a very, very long time, and she has been doing a wonderful job for the community. So it no matter if in a meeting, if in a me win the award, or if in a Finda winner, or if in any other person winner, the most important thing that your name was mentioned, that you are doing something for your community. That's the most important thing. So Mao say thanks to Allah and thanks to God, and I will be there on that day. I'm looking for your support. Unfortunately, I think they don't close the voting.
It's up until the 28th. So not today the voting for
Okay.
close. The 28th today.
Okay. I went there today. I think they say they close, which is okay. So we expect like all of we for come and support this men and women because it's a non-profit organization. They are doing some great things in Sierra Leone, which I not delve into what they do with the money. But most of the thing is like we just hold on a prestigious Camelot Hotel because yanda the one plate in the selling the $137. You know, easy. So the money wey they pay them, they don't make profit. Now for just make sure cinema, they do a prestigious place. But I tell I will thank you for nominating me. I will be there, and I will be able to advertise and tell people about my business. And I hope say it gonna make a difference after that.
No problem. Thank you so much, Mr. Ba. That was actually nice. But then I always say where I can always try to do these interviews. I do the interviews regarding your business, and we don't come to the nominations that way you don't get with your award ceremony. But we want to know you now in person. Because we don't see a lot. You don't tell me about your business. You don't tell me about what you do. But we don't really know the Mr. Ba in Mr. Ba. Earlier on, I show you a picture with you and your wife. And I go like for go back there. Me na person I can go south. Thank you. Always call me. I like for go back there and show this picture yes, of you and your wife. This now your lovely woman. Yes. So can you tell me a little bit about her, Mr. Ba, please?
Well, I'm a very lucky guy to have Mariam Bah as my wife. And a very caring, very good woman, way any man can wish for her. She is a wonderful person, and we met in 2014 after my previous relationship no work, and it not take long. Actually, we got married, and so far there is no regrets marrying her. She's a wonderful person. I have 4 kids now: 29-year-old Jamilatu, and Alpha Ba, who is 21, going to 22, going to the final year now, the University of Maryland, and Khadija Ba, who is actually going for the second year now in Northeastern Boston, studying sociology. And they say, "You want to be a lawyer?" Now I say, "No problem, I can commit all the crimes after you done." Then the little baby, Umani Diallo, I'm so happy that my 4 kids, they bonded so much. They even get a group, nobody mess with them for. They are so close to each other. So that's bring me to a very happy, make me a very happy father.
That's good. Thank you. And Mr. Ba, who are you actually born? Africa you born or na Guinea you born? Because I don't hear where people can say, but this man not to Sierra Leonean and Guinean. Because I've had that argument a couple of times before. So because then see the name Ba, so they think, oh, maybe na Fula from Guinea. And who are you born? You na Sierra Leone you born or na Guinea? Na didn't born you. Make we get this straight today.
Well, me na Kamakwie born, me na Sierra Leonean.
You know Sierra Leonean and Kamakwie na didn't
I'm a
born
Sierra
you.
Leonean, and my parents originated from Guinea. I will not run away from Guinea for any reason. Sierra Leone, 60% of the people who live in Sierra Leone, they originate from Guinea. And you see, when we can still go back and put somebody in name attached to a country, or Salom back quick, they don't ask you say you na Kamara or you na Bongoma, quick they say you na Southeastern or you na Mende. More pressure one day, then we actually they put them behind we. Because this is one of the things the way they hold on to development in Sierra Leone.
Absolutely.
But I am a patriot, I'm a Sierra Leonean, I've been involved. And but I'm glad to say that my wife is Guinean.
Okay.
My wife is Guinean. Yeah, where the Salo woman from? I see the Guinean woman. I say, I try the Guinean woman, and the Guinean woman.
Mr. Bah, this is what we just talked, so make her actually come back. I know this you on the screen at this side, yeah, so I make for see you on the screen. So come back on the screen on the side. Yes, if you can come down the other side a little bit. I go see you now the other side round. Yes, that way, so I will see you. That is it. There we go. So, Mr. Bah, you just talk for say, me na salon woman where they interview you right now. So, where they at the screen here. So, you just talk for say, where the salon woman then form. Now you go, you just open a can of room for yourself. Now you go take the Guinean woman. So, where to make with the salon woman then from? We want for no that today, Bah.
Well, now God makes say the time don't expire, and the next time I fall in love with a Guinean woman. You see, I wish my heart to get barrier not for fall in love, but the next woman I fall in love with happen to be a Guinean. Maybe if it be South African, but don't worry. As a Muslim, I can marry for right.
Really, I love married for as long as you love them equally.
No, but we have to give me permit. We have to for sign of us.
I hear you.
So the salon man, then spot there if me have agree.
I hear you. But salon woman them back really good. You get the some they were not good, but you got some way really good. So I go actually sit down here and defend Sierra Leone women them any day. In every society, we get the good one, we get the one that we're not so good. So yeah.
We have the best women in the world. Nothing wrong with Sierra Leone women. Nothing wrong. But love, I got to put on a pussy hat.
Absolutely. I agree. And you were very lovely.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
behind every successful man, there's a woman, and I believe in Dandy. So she's a very good one. So I give my hat out to her. This is the second time I'm doing it to her as well. So she knows I got her back. And Mr. Bah, before we go further, right? There are lots of things that they happen in our country right now. I'm not going to get one old Mr. Bah in my interview today, and then I'm not really asking that question there. Before we go further, we get so many things that they go on in Sierra Leone right now between this party, SLPP, APC party, different party things that they go on at the country. But can you really tell me advice? I wouldn't say tell me. Give a little bit of advice to the young people where they Sierra Leone right now, where they come up, where they look up to people that like you. Which advice will you go give them right now, sir?
I know one more this is a business. The politics na dirty game.
No, I don't want us to go into politics. It's just there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, I understand.
But with advice for the young people and coming up.
What you made the advice to young people in Sierra Leone? First of all, make them educate themselves.
Okay.
Make them go to school. Make them find something for do. If you drop out of school, try to do carpentry. Try to do something very, very engaging. Not just the sit down. The above say politicians, they pay you. Politicians, when they need you, they use you. It's like a bandage. As you so footwear no more than pull them, they don't forget about you. It no matter whose party. So for my people, and just think every day say politics is not the way out. Politics not the benefit you as an individual. So what did they do? Try for empower yourself as a Sierra Leonean, as a somebody who want to do better for yourself. You understand? But if you above say, well, maybe when uncle me and get the last thing when kind of power, when we recommend the same regional go better, above say maybe you forget something. Believe me, you know what happen. So what did happen in Sierra Leone? When I know the diaspora, I think say if you get your uncle in America or somewhere, make sure say where they send money for you. Use them properly for able to educate yourself and empower yourself and learn something, a trade or something. Or when I come from cooperatives for go to farming. At times you cannot done college. Maybe you not get better job yet. If you find us able to put some people together, if in a pepper, jakatu, or cassava when I go plant. When I able get somebody say, okay, want like a gari machine, now we on area, for able make gari and sell them to people then. Now in actually the move forward because the per capita income of Sierra Leoneans is very, very poor. I make I say if you notice the diaspora for the same money for support me. Like say Salome for one bad past high day so. So the problem we'll get is so fundamental that um, is beyond even the politicians themselves. Because we need for build system for support yourself. What not system? The government, what in government supposed to do on their own side. Now for able provide the conducive environment for my business and thrive. What now this conducive environment? I will list some few of them. Like a good roads. I think say continuously from one government to another, there have been some infrastructural development. And electricity, for provide electricity, then a government in Umukurande. The other one, like the area outside midday, in the banking sector, with the advent of technology, there is a lot need to be done in the making sure we go cashless and making sure we have a national switch. Sierra Leone is one of the few countries that want to get national switch right now. Nigeria don't get them for over years. So Nigeria is far more cheaper for send money to Nigeria and it's very quicker for move money to Nigeria, dollar and leons, and for move them very easily. Gambia, small Gambia gets switch for a very long time. Senegal gets. Guinea, I don't know if they apply. Sierra Leone, I think say I've been going with a man way for getting the national switch. But unfortunately, they say the World Bank will forget the money for do the switch. That switch is very, very important for him will make workers. I see one thing in the city, they go put machine and people in the mode for sell and report it in the sell. If it's a businessman go use that machine there, if you get other way for it, no. A cash society is a dangerous society. So we need for move. So now make a one actually go to 1, 2, 3 areas and there. Some of the things they will do for make sure say we will make it happen. Me and my partner, Mr. Aki, we don't launch a company in Nigeria. We don't get like a gateway payment. Where Sierra Leoneans are able to use. So if it is Sierra Leone, you can able to use your service and we're able to put it online. And you're able, people around the world can able to buy from you. What does that mean? Somebody in Germany, we're not able $700, we can able to buy for a bag of rice and makini or kabala. So that system they wouldn't build and done with the launch in Nigeria. Nigeria is the biggest market. So I'm not biased. And the last time we like the ad always been the target Sierra Leoneans. But actually we do now 15 countries. We do money transfer in 15 countries. And Nigeria is our biggest market. You understand? Nigeria is a home of 200 million people. Even Kano alone, 10 million people is actually larger than Sierra Leone. Yeah. So, but the emotional connection, like any South go, even though they make money in another country, then the first thing I want to think about is my own country. Because a patriot not ever disconnected from the emotional, that emotion with the country. So at times I can see something then. For example, I mean, get the building company where we can go to Sierra Leone, but Sierra Leone was not ready for it. Abiyama they help for build houses supported by nurses, so they will support the workers then and support people from the diaspora. But it's like they were not ready for it. And this same company is building over 5,000 homes in Ghana.
I didn't stop. Is it Sierra Leone that was?
So the condition for my way will how would they can project the country work now that government need for do. For them company and then they hire the private sector. The government is not the main employer. Now make you find out when you go to government offices, there is a lot of overemployment. Maybe I don't bring a economic term. Overemployment means one job where 2 people there for do. Government, because they want to provide employment, now 15 people in daily. All the other people that sit on the idle, for certain way can help you. Maybe the expect where they go, they pay for transport, might go 20,000. Government not for do that. If you have 2 people have work now, might then pay them go, might they work, might then allow the private sector for absorb. But the private sector is not thriving. Now they will. And the government have to make them very, very simple, especially for the diaspora. Somebody where they can go in Tipa and Sierra Leone. And you know, say this is a Salomon. He can go in Tipa, and the way he can go in Tipa, and they employ a Salomon for can go Sansan from one place to another. And the people who want to take Sansan, they get paid. Makes us say when I put it from policy to the point that if this man can with that in Tipa day, if you're able to get free duty, when I get free duty, because it provide income for other people then. But then you want make that Tipa day, you pay for them to the point that the next day, no one buy second Tipa again and again. So that they encourage them, then can tell government for do. But government is not like the principal employer. Government for provide electricity communication, roads, and make sure say they're able to provide easy banking facilities for the citizens. You understand? And make sure say even the market woman them provide a place outside the thrive. If there is a law, if an importer they come to market, an importer no support for retail, might the importer left something for the street trade, might be able to make some money. So that the kind of policy they should make for accommodate everybody. That I don't want to shoot myself in the foot, so I will stop it.
I hear you, because I was about to actually go through. Because now it's like you put the blame game on the government, but I'm not going to go into it because I promise you,
No,
we're not going to do politics today.
No, not necessarily. I'm not putting a blame. All man get a responsibility for do.
Absolutely.
The population, the young youth, them supposed to educate themselves.
Yes.
Work out with a job in the country. If I want hire, I don't need to hire a Nigerian or hire an Indian for do my job. As we know, one of the biggest issues in doing business in Africa is dishonesty. Thousands of Sierra Leoneans don't try to do business in Sierra Leone.
Absolutely.
But when you see them go, that 3,000 they give the first person. The next day, what you remember, they eat them. Might be palavaka later.
That's true.
So, yeah, that's not a big issue.
No
but
problem.
I want to go into some of the something what they do both locally and also. We don't launch an Amazon kind of we don't build like an Amazon kind of website na American. I don't struggle. I start my business from the us. I mean, they wonder how are they able people to know about me. So the website told them build. Na Sierra Leoneans able we get small business where people in Osabi, they can able go into space now with websites, and then they will collect money through the debit card, and we're able to transfer the money to their account. So that business is the come. So for you already in the basement, right now in Sierra Leone, America now, you want to go do a small job or you want to do small business on the side, it's an opportunity. Or if you get a grocery store, somebody in California or Allentown or Pennsylvania, they want order from you, they get will go to the website and order, you just ship onto them. So that's the kind of stuff we are doing. And as I tell you earlier, we are launching our gateway to Sierra Leone, so the world will be able to access their markets, which is a big deal for me to say, if I want to buy one bag of rice, if I want to buy some, I go online and buy them at this store, and the person go deliver on the house. So you not get for like one that say, oh, I do it, my wait I get $50. Maybe the $50 get for car, you don't let for come. But that one bag reason, it means a lot to the Sierra Leone.
That's true. That's absolutely true. I agree with you on that aspect right there. But this business where you did do so, Mr. Bah, right? I got a couple of questions for asking regarding what you be safe for us. But before I go into that, make I just ask this business where you did do so, because you say you start first where you did at host, and then you start this business, yeah. And now you don't transfer to online business. And you know, we African diaspora people, and when it comes to online business, people then deal with physical cash, as you know already. So how you think say it actually they work or it not they work, the online money transfer?
No, the online the market don't go to online money transfer. If we are still on cash in America, you will be closing. We still get some people and we still believe in cash, and one of them has to do with security of their information. But the guarantee say is a well secured system we are using. It match any other kind of money transfer company, RIA, MoneyGram, Western Union. It match any one of them. The same security we then get, the same license we then get, the same technology we then get, that the exact technology we get. We
so
are
you're
just
trying to tell us that yours is trusted as well. It's a trusted company.
Yeah, it's a trusted company. Yes. So we start and also we don't go to this level. Business not too easy. There's a lot of challenges. If you get $10,000, you say, I want to go make money quick from business, you are a hustler, you're not a businessman. Businessman, you're for sale. Some people can tell me that Mr. Bah is still in the office. Mr. Bah is still doing the same business. Hey, Mr. Bah, you don't take on that business. Yes, they say that. Yes, I'm still here. I'm doing the same thing, but we are doing this next move for able to say people who have been there like me when they start, they're able to actually connect to the web and be able to promote their businesses faster. That would be like a service to my community.
That's
fantastic. I've been thinking about it, because I see a lot of people when they send money, maybe they come with like half a container, but they don't get store.
Yeah.
But how people they go over and say, I get me pamai, I get me cassava leaf now, also me freezer. People have it in the freezer.
Sure.
Or some people they cook shop for them. People can buy cassava leaf. American can buy cassava leaf. But also forget this cassava leaf here.
Yeah.
We get a lot of them around here. We'll be saying they cook.
Yeah.
But people don't know about them. But now you have a portal where people can say, you know what? I'm here if you want to buy from me. We can move it to, then you can arrange your delivery.
Yeah, that's fine.
So if you get in Pennsylvania, or you're in New York, or you're in California, or you're in Texas, you want to supply somebody in a California part, all what in the point of going to the online, you order your cassava leaf, you fish, or you want box of kuta fish, you understand it? Then ship them for you.
Okay, so Mr. Bah,
But
I like
how
the
can I get the money?
idea. I like the idea of what you say. However, what me want for ask say is this one, right? How people then know for say yes, the information whether they put inside it is very well trusted. Because online now people then they act different place them and everything. And think about it. I'm gonna put my bank information, my address, my personal information inside this app here. So which can guarantee I get for say this information why they put they really safe?
Well, I can say 80% of transactions nowadays, you have to use a debit card.
Yeah, online.
Might go down to 70% for accuracy's sake.
Yeah.
So if you say no, they use debit card because of the first amount don't hack you, it means you get to go back 30 years from now and stay in that world day. We don't pass that world day. You understand? The security what they provide is highly secure.
Okay.
But one good thing about America, where you charge your card, if there's anything wrong, you can call the bank directly. You understand?
Yeah.
They can return back your money, especially if you need to do the use the card.
Okay.
But so far since we started, we not get complaints.
Okay.
You understand? We not get somebody who tell me say because of they hack me card. This no. Our system is very secure. Okay. As I tell you, the system we get is compared to any other money transfer company around the world today.
Okay.
As I say, we are smaller, but we are going big with the support of Sierra Leoneans, Guineans, Nigerians, Senegalese, Gambians, and all other African countries.
Okay. So right now, you're not able to send money to anybody anywhere around Africa, basically. Is that right?
We are only in 15 African countries.
Okay,
we
just
are
in
not
15 African countries.
Anywhere. We are growing to that level.
Okay.
And we are going to a world brand very soon.
That's fine.
Right now, we are in 15 African countries. In West Africa, and only Cape Verde and Mauritania only serve.
Okay.
But we serve Cameroon.
Okay.
And we have been getting calls from different companies around the world to do that, but we don't want to grow too fast and crash. So we are very careful in where we're going at this point. I have calls from Kenya. Kenya, they have a very competitive space. We call it M-Pesa, which the same M-Pesa we are trying to do in Sierra Leone right now.
Okay.
And so we are not. We are being very, very careful about go. So this other space will actually make us go faster because we are providing service and providing the payment support system for these people. So you can use your Visa, MasterCard around the world to do business in Sierra Leone.
Okay, that's fine, Mr. Bah. It's good for us to actually get that straight because people are very careful nowadays with the things that we do. So I'm glad we don't clarify and make it really clear for people. Then you touch on something as well where we be talk just now, the cashless society. And in Sierra Leone at the moment is very difficult for people for use card only in Sierra Leone. But the question around for us, we just get the new money in Sierra Leone with them pool. Are you actually able to balance yourself with the new money and the old money when it comes to the money transfer industry?
No. Well, our software was able to do that within 24 hours.
Oh,
that's just good. A conversion. The removal of 3 zeros is very helpful because it was too bulky to carry money that doesn't worth much.
Okay.
Because the money when they bring come, add value, reduce value.
Okay.
All what you do, you just reduce the amount of carton them, or Ghana must go back and then we get for tooth. We go with 5,000 in a bank, and how long did it take in a bank for doing transaction? But the solution to the issues in Sierra Leone, not only changing the currency, like the switch, I think they don't begin build the switch. They been telling me say September then go on the switch. That not done it, but the technology what they come with actually enough helps Sierra Leone go cashless. What did that mean? For making it simple for American people to understand, we'll be launching an app like Zelle or Cash App in Sierra Leone where people move money between themselves. Right now, the medium where people move money between themselves now through Orange Money or AfriCell Money. But I think a little bit expensive for Sierra Leoneans because some cases that you have to pay like 3% of your money to Orange to Cash Out. Right now, You can send through our app to Sierra Leone directly through Orange Money or AfriCell Money. But people on the ground will have small thing where they take from the money. So the alternative is the app-based system where people can move the money freely. And not only that, our switch going to be like a Pan-African switch, where somebody from Sierra Leone can send money to Guinea, and Guinea can send money to Nigeria, and Sierra Leone can send money to Nigeria. Right now, I'd like to hail our partners in Sierra Leone, BNB Money Transfer, where all the people are getting in a bank, when our partner in Sierra Leone, and NAFA Financial Services, Guinea and Gambia, and BNB is there in Guinea too. They are doing an extremely good job in making sure say people can get the money on time. Because most time we send the money within 5 minutes, where you go in there, we get your money. And Sierra Leone, we get over 300 locations. All the provincial town then we get. But outside the provincial town, they are not able to serve you. You can able actually use your orange money, if you sell money for these people and for sell money to them. If you have an account with UBA Bank, you can send money directly to UBA Bank. But what are the hindrance right now for more able now each and every bank in Sierra Leone, because of that switch what I tell you about. You for able to deposit now any bank in Sierra Leone right now, both in dollars and in leones, within minutes, like as we do in Nigeria. But the switch won't come now with hindrance. But right now we get do an API interface to all the banks then, which is almost a lot of work and a lot of money. But technically, we begin start like 1 or 2 banks, so people will send the money in dollars or in leones and then bank account directly. So if you want to save your money for holiday, let's say you want to go holiday, say, you know what, I go holiday next year. I want to put 150 in that Monday, so I go so I don't go. You know, so you go meet the money there. But one good thing now, if you go salon and you add up, you get an app, you can able get there, you send money to yourself, now your phone, you able get the money for yourself. You don't need for left to check with somebody, left card somebody say, well, go, they are going to send the balance money for me. You don't need to do that anymore. Right now, you can do that. You can pick them up or you can send out orange money, you can get them.
That sounds good. I like that system the way that they come with, and that system them really, really good. And I enjoy this interview with you right now. We'll come towards the end, but Mr. Bah, there is another thing again. I know say this is a bit controversial, but I'm not gonna get you here on the screen and then you go and I'll ask you this question, yeah. Because I know say they all go cost me on Facebook and everybody go cost me else. There was this program where you now be the do. I know this program where you now be the do now. Was it Kuwait or? You know, for actually employment staff for go work either in the Middle East. How is that going? Because I remember I came up with them 2 years ago, a year ago, something like that. Like a staffing exchange.
Actually, not to me come up with them.
I'd like to make you clarify that right now, please.
Now, the Department of Labor.
Okay.
Department of Labor come up with this program that might freeze the overseas employment. Then go through Parliament and then go through government for might they allow people them might they able to travel for go work other side them, because before that people them the smuggle. Even though they may not ban them, people them the smuggle people them gonna wait and where you go you don't get paper then they maltreat you. So the France say the best thing for do might then do them legally and make sure say where you go. You get your offer letter, you get your conditions of service, you get you get your contract, you get your visa, you get your work permit, and you get where in case something happens with you, might then come with you back. Then the inbindi. So when they tell me about this, the all thing I do now for tell them say, me in a businessman, I did American I don't go be able to be part of them. But what I do? I introduced them to the minister, Alpha Timbo, when I'm a friend. And then go with Mr. Timbo. Mr. Timbo, it be taking them 1 year for the government agreed and began to look all the conditions of service, all which they do, and what they don't do other side in Ghana. And the other program was for help people who they want to study in America now for can do the master's program. How you able to get $50,000? You don't know your college, but you want to do your master's program now, but you need a grant, a loan, not a grant, a loan. For people can do your master's program in America. In fact, right now they work on 6 nurses for Colorado, SRN nurses, for can convert the SRN to RN. That program they did. So all I did in that area is to make sure I introduce the right people into the right people and for them. Me not a government person. I don't want to work for government. You understand? I don't want they make money in government. All what they do now hard and work. But when you see good thing for your country, that emotional attachment, and somebody where you don't prove say yes, you don't do plenty in Ghana, you don't send a lot of engineers in Canada and around the world, and they have done so well. The update, I think the only people who wouldn't be able to send, they send 85 people in Kuwait for go work at the Sultan Center. These 85 people who they send, they are cashiers and cleaners and stockers where they park, like at the mall now.
Yeah.
And these 85 people, they were doing so well, except for two. Two of them, they catch it in the thief. Now the cashier, now the cash register, then deport them back.
Wow.
One of them, unfortunately, recently gets sick, then they return him. But the 82 one they would have left, they are doing wonderful. Then they work 8 hours a day, then they rest Sunday, and they get contract for 2 years. After 2 years, then ticket valid for go back and visit. If they don't want to come back, they can come back. If they don't want to come back, the finance center, for the aim and objective, their money is going back to the bank. Now for save like $5,000 or $6,000 within those years, if they want to start a small business, they can able to start a business. And then they pay small thing back to NASIT for what the government do for make sure they contribute to social security. Those are things I do. I'm not part of the team like I'm there as a businessman to do that kind of business. No, I'm not. In fact, for the program kind of Sierra Leone, I don't travel to go Sierra Leone. I left Sierra Leone in October 2019. So up to now, me no go there. Now introduction me make. But
So
yeah,
basically, what you did, you just introduced these people them to the minister. Because
Yeah, I
there was
did.
so much rumors going around on Facebook. I remember there was so much drama regarding this issue. That is why I needed to ask you and clarify them. Because there's no way
No,
I will get this interview today where I know say they're not going to come for me telling me, oh, you get Mr. Ban on your screen and you know ask Mr. Ban about this question. Yeah, so then that already starts with me before even I start the interview. So I was like, okay, I was going to ask him this question. But Mr. Ban, since you know them people, them
that's
yeah,
fine.
so,
I have been a patriot.
yeah.
I have been a servant to Sierra Leone, and anything good was see. You understand? Might then go check the woman website. Might then see the thing they will do for Ghanaians. Yeah, Princess Okasi. I go send you the website. Might then go check the woman in record. What you don't do. Right now, only Kuwait you don't send people there. But when you don't open them, I think other people don't begin join for do other things then. For do other things, I don't know. But I'm not part of government. I'm not the government official. One day government will pay you. One day I don't get dime from government. I mean they pay the government. I mean they employ people there. So when you see good thing, you see they happen some side. As I said, the emotional attachment. You say, if this thing a good thing, why not you go to my own country?
Yeah.
We don't care to go so many things that when you work with why for make money, like the switch, the building projects, the 5G network, a lot of things they want don't care go, but you know work it. But guess what? When they continue to do certain things for improve Sierra Leone. But those things was very, very hurtful. And it was very, very damaging.
Yeah.
Thanks to the Sierra Leoneans. A lot of them, when they see the thing, they curse people, they attack people the way they pose it in. They say, no, you might have misunderstood. That man is good man, I don't do so much for Salon community. So I'm very, very thankful to the Sierra Leone community at that time. When we talked to me, no like they go and defend me. And because the guy where he do him, I think he was people then they don't know what to do for go and damage somebody in name for might then get like on Facebook or might then be popular on Facebook where you damage somebody in name. Then they're very, very dangerous. Now then they will Sierra Leone people we need to promote progressiveness. We need to promote good things. And if you know something you don't understand, I see somebody put something at that forum, they say, me will be the same money, I will charge people $20 for $100. I say, eh? $20 for $100. Me. Wow. They not talk about Western Union where they send money, then they give you small change, then they take money from you. They don't talk about that. But that's fine. I think that was a trial. It was a very tough moment for me, and it was very, very, very hard trending. For me, I see somebody go castigate me. Even somebody go put me picture. He say, Mr. Ba wanted. Then the guy tell us, go to Mr. Ba in office now. Let's give the person my address. If they go to 6492 Landover Street, say, Mr. Ba, I think I need for sue Facebook on that and what's name because Facebook allow for propaganda those kind of media without checking them out. It's not still out of the window it. Because Facebook allow those kind of propaganda. That's very dangerous.
I hear you, Mr. Ba. But then the reason why I say again, in a different way around when I go ask you this other question when they come up. We get a lot of young Sierra Leoneans then now at the moment where they suffer at the hands of the same, I'm not saying the person where you take for introduced to the government, but a lot of young Sierra Leoneans then they are the outside world right now where they suffer from then Tiniaso way, people and they take them go for employments at the Middle East. And then they kill some, we are waiting they happen to some then they go astray, and some of them they abuse them, really, really bad. So if Sierra Leonean become emotional with anything, and I could actually understand a little bit from their point of view, and I could understand a little bit from your point of view as well. I can understand all from your point of view. But waiting on your advice, where you go give to people them, we want for travel so for go now Middle East, for go spend money, and we see the kind of video them where we get from their side and how then they actually mistreat Sierra Leonean them. What would be your advice for them?
My advice is Sierra Leonean would all man in a rush for succeed. Anything way they do, you get for take it in and read and investigate and make a research.
Yeah.
Salomon no one go through a process. When they start this program, a lot of people embark come with programs, say program in Turkey, program in Dubai. Without due process, they don't go through Ministry of Labor at all. All what they want, then just one get there, because then they read now social media say Dubai or Turkey. Now when they go there, they face the reality of the law, say it's not good. But most of the people when they go through that problem here in Dubai and Turkey, if you check them out, they don't go through Ministry of Labor. Ministry of Labor don't establish a process from start to finish. I'm not a spokesman for the Ministry of Labor, but on a base of the findings. A lot of people, no one get a little patience for make sure say, if I want go, I need to wait for me working permit, we offer a letter, conditions of service, might the ministry sign them before you travel, and might they know say they get in at the portal, in case something happen to you, they will track you. People don't want that.
Yeah.
People want, I get 2,000. If I give me 2,000, I buy ticket, it will allow me. Yeah. These are the people that are getting problems. It's like they are going same to the smuggling business we've been there before they make the law make it into law. Then get few Sierra Leoneans and backward and don't get license through the Ministry of Labor, where the Ministry of Labor get to do something. Where they want to go around the procedures them for just make sure that they will get somebody for commission. That's telling somebody, that's very unfair. Those things are going on. So Solomon would in a rush for succeed and for make something. There is a process in everything. If we work America now, a lot of things, so if you not be careful, you get yourself entangled very easily. The money transfer business, what they pan. If you're not a careful person, if you're not someone who to follow the law, I'm not been for one for 25 years. It's a very, very tough issue. And that you get for make sure what is in there to navigate me from point A to point B. And what are the laws? What are the benefits? And if you are not satisfied, don't go. But the best thing is, if you are a degree holder right now, there is a process where they go apply through the Ministry of Labor, and for make sure say, then they look for you for university around the world. They get Canada, United States, they get Ireland, they have UK, they have even France, even the European Union. If you get somebody where they sponsor you, go educate yourself more, because the master's program, like where you don't do your master's, then they give you a visa 20. That visa 20, after you don't do it 2 years, then they give you a job placement, because the people who can give you the money, they want to pay them back. So there will be a job placement for you for work for 3 years. If the company like you, they can even fight for you for the 10 year with the green for green card for you. That program in the all day. Why you want to do a shortcut and endanger yourself? Just because Tintranga, nobody one day. But I understand how difficult these people and just want to be somewhere just to get out of Sierra Leone. But believe me, you're not going to have salon value until you left other person go begin to tell the country. They're going to say, hey, the country will get you are not been the I've been for them a million country before I go out of person country. Not just grab promo go. And the parent them back not put the picking at school for any program. If you picking to go school, the next time people wanna make sure say that picking they go school. Might go college, might educate yourself. Those are the things, even because if you can't overseas, if you don't get that education, they suffer. We all don't kaya, we don't know how it starts. Some people in the car with a master's or PhD, they left all what they do a kaya. If they come back, it's like say they get for start zero back. And even in America, it's very difficult for people to survive. That's my advice.
That's true. I agree with you there, Mr. Ba. We come towards the end of the program, and that in a solid advice you give to the family then. So a good something, and they make we tell family then the reality, especially with young case, because I began to ask this question here. So I'm sorry I did, but I have to, because I cannot have you on the screen, and I don't really ask that question. I'll be an hypocrite to myself. So I'll be.
I'm not guilty.
Thank you.
I'm not guilty.
I know, right?
I am a good man. I'm a servant of Sierra Leone.
That's
I'm
good.
a patriot. I can do anything to help Sierra Leone. I will never hurt Sierra Leone or Sierra Leoneans.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ba. Glad the way you clarified this why I saw today. And Mr. Ba,
I don't get no financial benefits from what is going on. I'm just trying to introduce people to do something, and I've been doing it far more beyond that. Helping people. Somebody say, "I want to do business." Even if I'm not involved, you say, "I want to do business in Sierra Leone." I call person and say, "This person they come home when I help out."
So that's good. It's good to know that, really. Mr. Ba, we come towards the end of the program right now. We don't talk about your family. We know your lovely, lovely wife now. I always say behind every successful man, there's a woman behind there, and she's a successful one. And you don't tell me for say we the salute woman that we're not good. So
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I like the way you actually turn it like, okay.
Don't set me up.
You don't tell me for make you divorce with us, the first one.
There is 3 more spots. Now that's a 3 more spot day. If we have signed the affidavit, if we have signed, 3 spots still left.
So you need to sign first. You don't tell me for say we don't divorce with Israeli woman, then first we're not good, so we accept, we don't take I'm fine. But me not for say we still get the good one, and they don't have to go married Guinean.
The woman who I married to was a very good person.
Good.
But this happened.
I understand. I'm just joking. I understand. So that is, we don't talk about Sierra Leone. We talk about the award where they nominate you for, and we pray for say your award go through and you win the award. I will be happy. I will share another page as well, and I pray that some people can come and support our wall as well. I'll try to forget them, make them come online, make we talk about our wall where they come up so. But I never forget to go to nobody. I'm not sure who is the president, but we'll talk about that later. And the next thing again, I pray that the business way they start to go well. I think it's a very good initiative for Sierra Leone for go cashless, and then they're able to transfer money from one place to another. To me, I think is very, very important. I think it's good for the country in economy, and I hope that people will support you in a business as well when it comes to trying to put things together so that Sierra Leoneans. Oh yeah, there was a question I was gonna ask in that, and I'll ask them before we go. So that everybody will get a platform, go able for registered at our website today, and then you are able for advertise them out there to people them. So it will be a one big platform for every African businesses, which I think is a very good one actually. But then. Now people are only when them business then registered that then go able to get a partner of the platform, or if even you get a non-registered business.
Thank you for bringing this up. It's very important for how we educate people. And more than the last part, it's very, very important for educate people. We do 1 hour.
Yeah, we done nearly done. That's it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought we would do 30 minutes.
When you talk, you don't know.
If you in America, you don't need to be particularly registered as a business. You can use the Social Security at the beginning.
Okay.
Or when you use the Social Security, you only let you know you get for filing taxes for make sure say you are earning income.
Okay.
That's more than enough. You can start a business at home and use the Social Security, or you can go register as a sole proprietor. You understand? You still do business and you owe. Small. Not all man they will go take a brick and mortar straight away and not start the business.
Okay.
And the other part, you can register as a corporation when an Inc. when a share.
Okay.
Or you register as an S corporation if you don't want to pay double taxes, or an LLC. These are the four or five categories. Or a non-profit backly.
Okay, so those are the people you guys are accepting on the new website you're building up.
Yes, you can do that. Okay. The only problem if you are doing business, you get to make sure say if you arrest in a cell, you get permit for cell rest. Okay. Because food now is very delicate thing. If you cook rice, if you cook food, you get to make sure you go through all the inspections. You get to go through, make sure say you are certified to sell rest to other people. Okay. We know somebody go by use of site and go by food, and you food poison, then they can't get back to me.
Okay, that's fine.
But I actually, if you do your business, you just want to do it underground. You don't want to pay taxes. You don't want to register. You don't want to get space. You're not a hustler. You know the group. The only way they grow, we don't begin grow small, you have to get the
I
storage.
believe in that too.
And from storage, now we don't get from people when they import, pass and just supply other people. But now we don't get, say, if you get your storage, big storage, you can then storage now, you package and send to other people and register on our website. So somebody in California, you want say one pampa, you can go and ground shipping, send it to them. If the person able to pay the shipping fee, or if you're not able to pay the arrangement that's owner, we not a much. We not a small thing with the charge you for then our website, and with the charge you for the money we they move for you, like a 2 or 3%. With the money we they move for you back and forth from the merchant services, and how would they move the money to a bank account. That's all.
Okay.
But
Thank
we are
you
just
so
providing
much.
to make sure all Africans are interrelated, and in Africa, the Pan-African suite to make sure each African country can send money to the other African country.
Yeah.
That's our aim and objective.
By God in power, I go through soon. Thank you so much, Mr. Bah. This was a lovely interview. And you can believe, I tell you, you say half an hour, we don't come. Now you talk, I try to keep quiet. We don't do 1 hour done. Now 1 hour we don't do so done. You say half an hour, so that's what me talk now, you be the talk. Me, I just keep quiet at the listen. Mr. Bah, thank you so much. I'm glad you forget it today on the screen. What's now your advice where you go left to people them where they watch you right now?
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Support Lead Remit and Lead Remit Mall, which is coming on very soon. You can send money very easily, seamlessly. Unfortunately, we are only in Georgia and Maryland for now. You can only legally do business, and we can only do business in those 2 states right now. We cannot take money out of those states. But log in, download the app, and send money and support. That's the only way we're able to do other things. Then we will serve the community. It's difference between and foreigner doing business in a country or a Sierra Leonean, because we are emotionally attached. We fight more to bring solutions than only making the money. So our focus is not much the money, you understand, but actually bringing solutions to make sure our people be able to benefit from the technology that we go on around the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bah. It was lovely having you today. So thank you. I hope to get you again soon. And good luck with the Owl Award. I hope to see you win them. Even though just the nomination is good, but it's the recognition that matters. But I hope to see you win them as well. So me famble them, as you see, today, now Mr. Bah interview. And Mr. Bah, we young sober salon man. And as you see, we don't talk, we don't actually come to an agreement. We disagree a little bit with Campus Salon woman them. But at the end of the day, we come back to an agreement. And I tell you now, plenty thank you. We now all join in today. If you watch the video later on, after we don't play them, please don't forget to leave your comments them inside there. If you get anything for ask at all, please just go to Mr. Bah in page. Now Mr. Mohamed Bah, that's in page. I go tag him and I go left him inside there for making I go see.
Leadremit.com.
Yes, he don't tell you done leadremit.com, or you can inbox on our Facebook in self. I will put all the link them underneath the interview. And please, you not forget as well for subscribe to the Calabash Princess in page, now YouTube and on Facebook. You know, it's the follow button, and you know, subscribe to my YouTube account as well, Calabash Media. So making us support, and then make we actually try for bring this camp before. And as I say, I try for stay away from politics at the moment, because no matter what we do with the political scene of Sierra Leone, it's not changing. So no matter what we talk, now the mindset of the people that we need for change for us. So when we do then can interview us, so I'm young way we may contribute. I do this kind of interviews, and I try for educate the people, and then we all go learn through our own experiences them. So me now in a girl Francis K. Please, you know, get a lovely, brilliant week. We're there on again 3 o'clock today for Women's Corner, Men's Point of View. I'm looking forward to that, my benchmark program. It's one of the benchmark programs at the station, and when we come on, you know we're on fire, the 4 of us. I'm looking forward to it again today. I love you all, and stay blessed. And this night, a girl, Francis K.
Thank you.